Hey guys, thank you for coming to this YouTube video to watch it and check out what my journey has been like at Rythmia. I just want to prelogue this video by saying, do your own research. If this is something that's calling to you, please don't let me be the deciding factor. Do your research, see if it's right for you. You're going to be screened medically once before you get there and when you're in there. But yeah, there's obviously risks with everything, with absolutely everything you do, you know. You walk to the bus station, there's a risk. You go swimming in the ocean, there's a risk. You go to Rythmia and do plant medicine, there's a risk. There's a risk with absolutely everything. So I wanted to share my experience because for me it was beautiful. I read a comment on my Instagram where someone didn't have a beautiful experience, and I'm really glad that they shared that with me because it's led me to be able to preface this video by saying it might sound all magical and whimsical, and it was for me. It was beautiful, but when I said it was the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, let that weigh on you. There were moments where I was terrified. There were moments where I was crying and I didn't want to fucking be there. So it's not a holiday. It's not a walk in the park. It was a lot of hard, intense work on myself, and I did it and I felt safe. I had an incredible experience, but again, there's risks with absolutely everything, and some other people have not had that experience. So just do that research for yourself so you know in your heart whether it's the right choice for you. This is it, guys. I'm off on my first ever solo international trip. I'm going to Costa Rica and then over to the US for a period of time. I actually haven't completely planned this trip. The only thing that is planned is the retreat I'm going to in Costa Rica, which is an ayahuasca retreat. So plant medicine, healing, shadow work, deep diving into my subconscious and my psyche, and just evolving and transforming. So I'm going to document this by a video log, and I'm excited to share it with you guys. It's going to be an incredible trip. So made it through security, made it on time. This is my first time traveling solo, so absolutely shitting it that I was going to fuck something up and miss a flight or be late or whatever. So the fact that that hasn't happened yet, it's a pretty good sign. I think we've encountered our first problem. I don't think I bought any of my bank cards. Ooh, I'm pretty sure my credit card and my bank card are both at home. I've got them on my phone, but if I need to get money out. Oh, Ellie. So we have the credit card. Lucky. We're about to get going. We made it to America. Alright. Gotta get on my next flight. Gotta get on my next flight, so gotta get my bags. This looks like this is customs. I'm a bit tired. Heading off to Houston now, where I'll have an overnight there. And then over to Costa. What? Big 24 hours. Man, oh man. 20. This is my hotel for the night in Texas. You should see downstairs, it's so cute. There's like so many Christmas decorations. It's so weird. And we're home. Ooh, look at the bed. I'm so tired. Oh, and my tummy is fucked up, man. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's so bloated, and it's not like I didn't eat a lot of the airplane food. Like, it wasn't too bad, I would have thought, but it's fucked me up. I'm ready and I'm nervous. I've been very emotional since driving to Sydney on my way to the airport, and then just in the airport and tonight, and just feel like there's a lot that's built up inside me that is going to come out for the better, of course, but it's also a bit scary, but I'm also ready for it and I want to face this stuff. So anyone that has, I guess, preconceived stereotypes or ideas about ayahuasca being like a druggy thing, it's not a party scenario at all. It's literally, you're guided through it by experts in the field, and it's quite sacred and very spiritual, and you guys know I'm into that. So it's not for everyone, and I get that. I'm just sharing my experience. This is it. Maybe it'll help someone, maybe it'll just be something interesting for someone to watch. That's, you know, that's the intention behind it, just to share an experience. We're all on our own journeys, and I respect that so much. So I hope that you guys can afford the same respect to me in respecting my journey and what I'm doing with my life. So yes, yum. That is actually delicious. I'm all packed up and ready to go. Gonna go downstairs and get the shuttle now back to the airport. One more flight and then I'm there. Yes. Okay, we have landed in Costa Rica. Woo!
I'm just trying to get my head around it. I need this. We need new books.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the class for you tonight.
Okay.
When was the last time you were here?
Not understanding what's going on. Yeah.
Okay, so first day at Rythmia has been awesome. Just kind of had a big sleep because I've been so exhausted from all the travel, all the flights, all the airports. So I had a really big sleep in, and then had some brekkie, hung out by the pool, did my consultation with Tata Juanito, which was really cool. So that is our shaman who's going to be administering the Aya? I don't know, this special brew, but anyway, normally during the week that Aya? I can't remember, but normally that particular brew is only served on one night, but it's a very special week because we have Tata Juanito here, and he's going to be serving it twice for us. So they're typically all-nighters, so that's a Wednesday and Thursday, so that's going to be crazy. But yeah, went there, set our intentions with Tata, and then had some lunch and hung out by the pool some more. I just had a shower and we're about to go to orientation, so that'll be exciting as well. Meeting lots of interesting people. A lot of people have been here numerous times and have the most incredible things to say about their experiences here. So I'm truly really excited for what's to come for me and my experience. I'm excited to share it with you guys. So I'll touch base soon.
And she's kind of looking at me, she goes, actually, it's ayahuasca. And I had no idea what ayahuasca was, and I'm telling you, I never would have come here. I never would have gone to an ayahuasca place because that wasn't me. I wasn't into it. Thank God that happened to me because it changed the direction of my life in the most unbelievable ways. But it's fucking real. I sound fucking nuts to myself up here. I'm telling you. The abnormal becomes what? Believe me, when the impossible starts to seem what? The unconscious becomes the unusual. It's just normal. It's just usual.
We're about to do a breathwork journey. They're pretty magical.
Hands on the mat, coming forward. If you have to open or close your knees more, whatever feels right. Let's come down into child. So your bum and heels stay as low as they were when you were sitting on them.
Time for some breakfast.
Sleep good last night?
And then you get this pineapple juice, and it's off its head, man. Top right with a bit of coconut. And this is brekkie. Whoops.
Following your lead.
Oh, get around it. Good morning. Okay, so today is Monday. First day of ceremonies, which will be later tonight, starting at 5:30. I've woken up, I did some yoga, had brekkie, and before we go to a class and a workshop, I'm gonna go do some journaling and pull an angel card and just, I guess, prepare myself for what I'm going to experience later and just reflect and set some intentions. So that's me. I'm going to perch up in a hammock because there's the most beautiful, like the ground's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous here. And the staff are amazing and so helpful. So it's been really nice so far. I have just been to a class this morning, which was incredible. We listened to a speaker, her name's Meg, and basically just guided us through what to expect with the medicine, told us about the founder's story and, you know, where he came from and his journey with the medicine, and then why the medicine literally told him to create this place to help other people. Mind-blowing stuff, such an incredible story. They also were so good at preparing us for what we're going to experience tonight. Like, there's a lot of purging. Like, you're going to bring up a lot of emotions and feelings and vomit. Probably going to shit yourself. No, maybe. But yeah, essentially prepared us for what to expect and how to set our intentions. I had a few things that I definitely know I want to work on, but I just had a bit of anxiety around how I was going to truly set them. So they literally guide it out for you. So basically the first intention I'm going to go in with is like, show me why I am the way I am, and like, show me why my soul is the way it is. And so that's the first step. So I'll definitely touch base with you guys and let you know if I found that tonight. But I've been taking notes and stuff and journaling and reflecting, and after that talk I'm just ready to bloody dive all in. I'm so excited. I'm nervous, obviously. I think that's pretty normal, but yeah, a lot of excitement. Here's a bit of a look around the grounds. Down this bridge is where the cafe is, where we eat all our meals, and then the beautiful pool area. So gorgeous. This weather is outstanding too. Absolutely incredible. Doesn't get much better than this. Oh my god! Did he eat anything?
He got a mouthful of soup.
He got a mouthful of soup.
You know you are not even allowed to be glass.
Hello. Now it's time for my first cleanse, which is the colon cleanse. So I'm going to essentially stick a tube up my bum and pump it full of water and basically give myself an enema. So that's going to be fun. Dead Sea cleanse. Fancy way of saying enema. And we made it out the other side. How do I feel about it? Mixed emotions. Firstly, I just stick a tube in my bum, which is fine. I managed. But then when the water starts to go in, you just feel like you've got the worst stomach cramps ever. Here we go.
Did you cut your hair and like cut yourself off?
Well, where do I start? That was amazing. I'm gonna have to sit down and like talk you guys through it, but life-changing. It was full on. Like, I cried, I purged, but like the medicine literally gave me exactly what I needed. Like the night was perfect. It was hard, but like when you're going through whatever you're going through, and I don't really know if I can identify what it was really, but the shamans are just there for you exactly when you need them, and like the perfect person is there for you each time, and it was just incredible. And the feeling after was just like pure fucking love. Anyway, it was a long night. I think we finished up at like 4 a.m. 3 a.m. Got into bed at like 3 a.m. And it's 9 a.m. now, so nearly I'm just going to go get some brekkie and revitalise this body, ready for tonight again. But it was just beautiful. It was like, fuck, out of this world. And it's like, it's plant medicine. It comes from plants. Like, we're meant to tap into this. This is what I believe. No one else has to believe that, but it just makes sense. So, in short, amazing. There was a lot, but incredible. Okay, so upon reflection of night 1, I'm currently out of the retreat. I'm staying in Costa Rica somewhere, but I'm just editing these videos, and I feel like there's more that I can add, more substance to my experience to, further share it, I guess, than what I captured. I thought I captured so much more, but anyway, night 1 was literally about the medicine showing me that I could trust it. What happens, you go into the ceremony, you have a bit of an introduction from the shamans, you have your own mattress to lay down on, you have a bucket, you have some toilet paper there, and you have your drink bottle. And so you don't eat dinner, you have lunch, and then you fast until the evening, and you can just have water up until that point. And anyway, when the shamans call you up for your medicine, you all line up and you set your intention. And like I said in the video just before, my intention was to show me why I am the way I am. And that's the first intention that they actually ask you to set. Like, they give you 3 intentions, and it's perfect how they guide it all out, and it all just comes full circle at the end. Anyway, so I've set my intention. I threw down the medicine. It's in like a little cup like this. It's disgusting. Like, it is fucked. Like, honestly, you will not want to go back for another cup purely based off the taste that's going to be left in your mouth, but you have to. I was so blessed to have a roommate that has come to Rythmia maybe 3 times. This was her 4th time, and she just gave me so much courage and so much wisdom leading into my ceremony. So she was like, if you're laying there on your mattress and you're there thinking, should I get another cup? Should I not? Get your ass up and go get another cup. Like, that's the medicine telling you, get another cup. You know what I mean? So you've got to go deep. And the medicine, what we learnt in one of our workshops, it has like quite a short half-life. So it only lasts about 2.5 hours, and then it kind of wears off. So you really do have to keep going up, because you're in there for hours and hours and hours. So anyway, but it's your journey. Like, you'll know within yourself whether you need more medicine. Like, each night was different for me. But on the first night, I'd had 2 cups of medicine, and I just felt sick, and I didn't feel too bad, to be fair, but not much was happening for me visually. I was having a few like little downloads, but nothing profound was coming through. And then I just had this strong feeling and this strong like message from within, which is the medicine talking to me. And she said, go get another cup and go outside. And I was like, okay. So I went up, I had a 3rd cup. I took my blanket outside. I went and laid in the hammock, and I just I just felt so safe in there, and it was just beautiful looking up at the moon and the sky. And then like my pop popped in and spoke to me, and like, you guys know, my pop passed away in August, and he just wanted to tell me that he loved me, and I was just crying and kind of mourning him while his like presence was there with me. And he told me to tell my dad that he loved him, and that he misses him, and he also came to me on the last night as well. But that was that. And then that was nice, and I was just like, oh, like kind of saying to Pop, like, I'm gonna miss you at Christmas, like it's not gonna be the same. And then, yeah, I kind of laid in the hammock, and then I started to feel my tummy gurgle a bit, and I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh no, it's going to happen. And meanwhile, I'm there listening to people throwing up all night, and it's not pleasant. Like, it sounds like a pig. Like, you know, it's just like, I don't know how to make the sound, but it sounds like a hog going, oh, like as it's coming out, and it's so yucky. But you would think it smells. It doesn't smell in there. Like, it's not yucky in that sense, but it's just like, holy fuck, these people are spewing their guts up. And anyway, yeah, I just had a very, very clear message, similar to the one that was like, go get another cup and go outside. This message was, get your ass out of that hammock and get your head in that bucket. And anyway, I vomited, and the taste of it coming back up is horrific, and it like comes through your nose, and it's just so bad. And as it's coming out, I'm just crying, and I'm just like, why the fuck am I here? Why have I done this? What am I doing? Like, yuck. And it was just so yucky. And I just had this voice come into my head again. It was like, this isn't meant to be comfortable. You didn't come here for comfortable. You came here to dig deep into yourself and to heal yourself. And that's not going to be easy. And whenever there's resistance, that's like whenever, you know, you go to dig deep, your ego wants to protect you. And so that's where the discomfort is. So you get ready to face being uncomfortable if this is something that you think you want to do. But yeah, I just cried, and all this emotion came out of me. It was like sadness and I think fear. Like, I'm not exactly sure where it came from. I didn't need to know where it came from, in short. Like, if I was meant to, I would have had like some visions and downloads about it, but I wasn't meant to know. It was just meant to be out of me. And it came out, and like the shaman showed up, and yeah, they just, I think I had maybe 5 people come over to me at different stages from that point until the end of the night. And it was just the perfect person, the perfect time, the perfect energy. Like, I had feminine when I needed feminine. I had masculine when I needed masculine. It was just, they were just like angels that would just pop up out of nowhere, and they were there for you. And while I was going through my emotional release, I had this beautiful lady shaman there with me. I can't remember her name, but I'll never forget her face. And she just held my hand, and I've never felt so loved or so safe in my life than when I was with her out on the grass under my hammock, spewing in a bucket. And then, yeah, what followed after that was just, like I said, pure bliss. I just had all of these realizations land on me, like that, without sort of going too far into my personal life. It told me and showed me that it was okay to love this person that I love, and that they are absolutely perfect how they are, and that I just need to be there for them and honor them on their journey of healing too. Because, yeah, anyway, it just gave me reassurance, a lot of reassurance and a lot of love. And I was just literally sitting there smiling up at the stars, just swaying, just pure joy and happiness. Like, I felt like some walls that had been up around my heart for so long were gone. And it was such a beautiful feeling. As a result, like, after that night, I knew I could trust the process. Like, I knew I could trust the medicine, because I listened to exactly what she said, and it just was the most beautiful outcome and the most beautiful feeling. You know, discomfort at first. Oh, I'm not liking this. Oh, I don't want to go get more of that yucky stuff. Go get it. Go out in nature. Oh, fine. I did it. Showed up for myself. I did exactly what I was meant to do, what I knew in my heart that I was meant to do, what I was told to do. And then, yeah, release, yucky, uncomfortable, but then the most beautiful stuff to follow. So, yeah, what I know night 1 was about for me was the medicine, you know, kind of figuring me out, releasing some stuff off me, and showing to me that I can trust it. And that set me up for the week.